What's up, Digital Money Mastery fam? Welcome back to your Saturday edition where we dive deep into Pi Network, the people's cryptocurrency. I'm Michael Jones, and today we're breaking down everything happening with Picoin right now. And trust me, there's a lot to unpack today. We've got mysterious whale activity, major price movements, technical breakdowns, regulatory warnings from China, and critical updates about the long-awaited Mainnet. So hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and let's get into it. Alright, let's start with the numbers, because that's what matters most, right? Current Picoin price, $0.1933 USD 24-hour change, down 5.84%. Market cap, $1.619 billion, ranking No. 46 on CoinMarketCap. 24-hour trading volume, $20.14 million. Now, I know what you're thinking. That's a pretty significant drop. And you're right. Pi has been struggling lately, posting a 23% loss over the past month. But here's the thing. While most people see blood in the water, smart money is doing something completely different. We'll get to that in a second. Current support, $0.1900, $0.1930. Critical support, $0.185. Immediate resistance, $0.21720 EMA. Major resistance, $0.23050 EMA. Psychological barrier, 0.25. The coin is trading below all major exponential moving averages, the 20, 50, 100, and 200 EMA. That's a bearish signal, folks. The RSI is hovering in the mid-30s, which typically indicates weak momentum and suggests buyers are still sitting on the sidelines. Over 374.5 million Pi coins, worth approximately $85–90 million at current prices, making it the sixth largest Pi holder in the entire ecosystem. But here's what blows my mind. This whale has been buying during the price decline. Over the past few months, this address bought another 900,000 Pi tokens just this Monday when the market crashed. They bought 1.23 million tokens last Tuesday. This isn't random trading. This is strategic accumulation. Where's the money coming from? Large withdrawals from major exchanges like OKX, IO, MEXC. Some analysts believe this wallet belongs to the Pi core team conducting a covert buyback program. Why? To stabilize prices during token unlock periods and manage circulating supply. It would make sense. The team has 20 billion tokens allocated, and strategic buybacks could maintain healthy liquidity without flooding exchanges. This is a major exchange, possibly Binance, quietly stockpiling Pi for an eventual listing. The timing of this accumulation coincides with increased Pi listing speculation across trading forums. A Binance listing would be massive for Pi Network. Someone with deep pockets and insider information is positioning for a major move. You don't accumulate $85–90 million worth of a falling asset unless you know something the market doesn't. This is classic buy when there's blood in the streets behavior. Let's get technical for a minute because the charts are telling us an important story. Pi has formed a small double bottom pattern at $0.1948 with a neckline at the October high of $0.2930. For those who don't know, a double bottom is one of the most reliable bullish reversal patterns in technical analysis. If Pi breaks above that $0.2930 neckline, we could see a significant rally. The current consolidation fits perfectly with the Wyckoff accumulation theory. This pattern typically leads to a strong bullish breakout as the asset transitions from accumulation to the markup phase. Think of how Zcash recently surged. Similar setup. Now, we need to talk about something important that happened recently. Chinese regulators have issued a new warning specifically mentioning Pi Network, and this is something every Pi holder needs to understand. What this means. This is actually more about scammers using Pi's name rather than Pi Network itself being a scam. But it does highlight the credibility challenges Pi faces, especially in regions with strict crypto regulations. Regulatory scrutiny is part of growing up in the crypto space. Bitcoin faced similar challenges early on. The key is whether Pi Network can demonstrate real utility, transparency, and compliance as it moves toward open mainnet. That's the test. Alright, let's talk about the progress Pi Network is actually making, because there is forward movement happening. Over 13 million users have completed KYC verification. More than 6 million have successfully migrated to Mainnet. The migration deadline has been extended to December 31st, 2024. 1. AI-powered KYC. The team is now using artificial intelligence to accelerate the KYC process, which has verified millions of additional users. This addresses one of the biggest bottlenecks holding back the open mainnet launch. The November 2025 update to Pi App Studio now allows creators to export, modify, and re-upload app code. This bridges the gap between non-technical users and developers, potentially boosting ecosystem utility. Open Mainnet timeline. While no official date has been confirmed, the Pi Core team has indicated they'll reveal the Open Mainnet roadmap in December 2024. Multiple sources, including speculation around Binance and HTX Exchange, suggest a potential late December or early 2025 launch. Ecosystem growth. Over 7,900 decentralized applications have been launched on Pi App Studio within weeks, showing that developer activity is thriving despite price challenges. Real-world adoption. Currently, there are over 200 verified merchants accepting Pi as payment. While this is a small number relative to the user base, it shows the beginnings of real-world utility. So what's the overall sentiment around Pi Network right now? Let me give you different perspectives. Community sentiment analysis. The Pi Network community remains divided. On social media, optimistic pioneers point to the 65M+ user base and growing ecosystem. Skeptical traders highlight the lack of clear roadmap and price decline. Long-term believers maintain the $314,159 global consensus value narrative despite current price expert predictions. Summary: conservative scenario, 2025, 0.30, 0.45, moderate scenario, 2025, 0.45 at 270, if mainnet launches and listings happen. Bullish scenario, 2025, 0.80, 10 plus, with major exchange listings. Long term, 2030, 4.0, 40.50, requires sustained adoption and utility. My personal take: Pi Network is at a critical crossroads. The technical development is real, the community is massive, and whale behavior suggests smart money is accumulating. But the project needs to deliver on its mainnet promises and demonstrate real utility. The next 2 to 3 months will be decisive. Alright fam, that's your complete Pi coin breakdown for this Saturday. Quick recap. Price currently at 0.1933, down 5.84%, but showing technical reversal patterns. Mysterious whale accumulated 374M+. Pi coins worth 85.90 Mandos Protocol v23, AI KYC, and DApp ecosystem showing real development progress. Open Mainnet roadmap expected December 2024. Technical patterns suggest potential breakout to 0.50+ if conditions align. What should you do? This is not financial advice, but here's how I'd approach it. Do your own research. Don't blindly follow anyone, including me. Complete your KYC if you're mining Pi. Deadline is December 31st. Watch the 0.217 and $0.230 levels. Breakout above these could signal trend reversal. Monitor whale wallet activity. Big moves often precede price action. Stay informed about mainnet announcements. Subscribe to official Pi channels. Remember, crypto is volatile. Only invest what you can afford to lose. Pi Network has potential, but it also has significant risks. Manage your expectations and your risk accordingly. If you found this breakdown valuable, smash that like button, subscribe for more crypto updates, and drop a comment below telling me, are you bullish or bearish on Pi Network? Tomorrow, tune in for our Sunday crypto wrap-up where we'll cover the entire market. Until then, stay informed, stay safe, and keep mastering that digital money.